He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, getting into that first half, Fred VanVleet doing all sorts of damage.
Man, I just love his attitude that's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
He's got a few moves he can go in there. Hard to slow him down once he's cooking.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Well, I think of Houston. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And here's VanVleet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. We've got R.J. Barrett. Barnes is out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Abaji in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Barnes. After the basket by Houston. Barrett a screen on VanVleet. Here's Barnes. Drilled from 11 feet out. Barnes has got 32 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And when VanVleet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
VanVleet against Barnes. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Şengün.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Dick, pass to Barrett. No luck on that one. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 7. Smith with it. He's picked up by Poeltl. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 19 points.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And Green comes to help. Here's Abaji from deep. Nails it from 3. Agbaji's got 11 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Green. Green takes it to the rack.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
For Toronto, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Abaji. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so here is Toronto following the score by Houston, and it's rejected.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He misses the free throw.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And he sinks the second. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Pass to Smith. Van Vliet outside. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Van Vliet's got 32 points in the game. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Abaji. He shoots it. The putback. No good on the shot. The Rockets have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, look at the fire behind Smith's drive. Pushing through the contact and right to his shot.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Barnes. Good D by Şengün.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Pass to Barrett. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 9 assists now tonight.
I know Barrett loves to strike from the corners. He just trusts himself to make that shot.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. You take a look at Dick, third in the association. Just makes scoring look effortless. Man, he's fun to watch.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Well, you know, hey, as a rookie, it's always hard to earn the respect of coaches, but he's earned every minute he's gotten this season. Just a terrific offensive threat.
Drills it from deep.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Barnes goes in, and he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Barnes drives in. Basket counts. Barnes has got 34 points.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Smith outside. And Sengun throw it down.
The balance, the focus, Sengun shrugging off the contact in style.
Raptors trail by 15. Here's Barnes. Good on the shot. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
The 3, Smith. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Green. 23 points in the game.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Outside Dick. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Dick's got 13.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 13. Here's Barrett. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 19 points in the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Dick. After the basket by Houston. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Here's Green. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Abaji. Brown comes in for Barrett. And Mitchell subbed in for Dick. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
You got to admire the steadfastness of Van Vliet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 12. Right side Mitchell. Three-pointer. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Here's Van Vliet. Drops in the layup for 2. Van Vliet's got 44.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Mitchell against Van Vliet. Tries the 9-footer. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Şengün. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court when traveling.
Walter, he's checked in for Pirtle. Up top Barnes. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Barnes has got 42 in the game.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Up top Şengün, covered by Boucher. Here's Van Vliet. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
While Van Vliet is just barely 6 feet tall, he's really a strong dude and a competitor.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight.
Van Vliet at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Mitchell's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And the shot goes down.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Barnes, it's good.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
The Rockets lead by 9. Here's Van Vliet. And they get it back. Here's Eason. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Eason's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Pass to Walter. Mitchell with the ball. Out to the right wing. From downtown. And Walter gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Walters has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Good. He hits again, and that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Barnes, and another basket for Toronto.
Phenomenal work from the mid-range. Barnes continuing to hone this part of his game.
Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
To the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game. If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
So for the Rockets, Green's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Smith, and it's Thompson in for Van Vliet. Green against Mitchell. Right side Barnes. The fader. And it comes off the front of the rim.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Another bucket! Wow!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Substitution. Steven Adams. Shepard.
Good if it goes. And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's the Raptors with the ball. 8-point game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Green out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Shepard, then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Walter. Pass to Boucher. Fires for three. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Brown against Thompson. Tries the spin move. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Walter from outside. The shot misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Mobo. No good with the triple. Now here's Adams. And it's Adams with the finish.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Brown passes to Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Houston making some changes. Landale's checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Green. And Holiday subbed in for Shepard. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Boucher for three. Offensive rebound. Mitchell, the pass to Boucher. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 22.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Mitchell to the paint. Lobo powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Olenek's checked in for Toronto.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Here's Walter, drives to the hoop, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Eason, good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Walter, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First one falls for him. Barrett's checked in for Olenek. And so he makes both from the line. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Whitmore. And again, it's Houston. And Toronto has possession. They trail by 7. Pass to Barrett. Nice move. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Raptors making a change here. Temple's checked in.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Raptors, R.J. Barrett. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Houston leading by 4. Left side, Holiday uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Pass to Barrett. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, and this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Here's Easton. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 6.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Shed. Buries it from 3.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here's Whitmore. And Boucher with the block. They get it back. And Landale gets it to go.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
To the inside, and finished off by Boucher.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
Pass to Temple, takes a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. So we'll see Cam Whitmore go to the line here. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Alperin Sengun's checked in for Landale. Smith comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Thompson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. And the free throw, no good.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Dick gets the bucket.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Here's Van Vliet. And he gets the bucket. Van Vliet's got 53 points.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Whitmore. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Nice persistence on the glass. Whitmore using his athleticism right there.
Puts it up from 12. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. And a change for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks checked in for Whitmore. Raptors trail by 6. Barnes with it, inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Barnes. Pirtle's got 29.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Green with a screen on Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Van Vliet, despite his size, he's not backing down from any contact. He looks to draw a foul.
Shooting for Houston, Fred Van Vliet at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
The 3 from Barnes. Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got 53 points.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Here's Van Vliet. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Barrett. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Barrett's got 13 in the second half.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside Barrett. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barrett's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
And the shot goes in.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred VanVleet ready for it.
Here's Barnes. And good! There's another!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. 2 points. That one goes.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Here's Barnes, and a nice finish on the layup. Barnes has got 57 points.
Oh my, just what they needed. Barnes with a crucial burst of offensive energy.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. For the Rockets. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Rockets lead by 3. Thompson fires from way outside. Agbaji with a rebound. Agbaji's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Pirtle. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Whitmore, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Fires in the triple.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
The Raptors with a lead. 1:53 left in the game. Launches it, and again, another assist.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. Thompson, that's good.
Just a rookie, but Thompson already taking and making big-time shots.
Holiday's over to help. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Dick. Offline with a 3. Houston shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Here's Thompson. Here's Landale. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
The Raptors shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barrett can't hit. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. And it's Brooks missing.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Fires away from way outside. Şengün passes to Brooks. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Shot to stop the run. And he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Brooks outside. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Dylan Brooks relishes the chance to make the big impact play.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Well, Well, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call timeout, but had already used them all. They just lost track of the situation.
A total lack of awareness there. Didn't seem to know they were out of timeouts. You don't expect to see that at this level.
Grant, he just completely lost his concentration, I think. Should have been paying better attention at that moment.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
And a big mental mistake as they called timeout when they had none remaining. And they'll pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
Oh, man, big error right there. Number of remaining timeouts is something you communicate to your players.
We don't see it that often, but with all that's going on, the timeout situation must have slipped his mind.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
The three from Barnes. They got the rebound.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing. Now, that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, I think they should have this win locked up.
Oh, the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
Oh, man, big error right there. Number of remaining timeouts is something you communicate to your players.
We don't see it that often, but with all that's going on, the timeout situation must have slipped his mind. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? He knows if he misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. He knows late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making it.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Dick, the pass to Abaji. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
So the Raptors win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.